Yeah, QS. Yeah, Satch. Back at it. Finance. Yeah. Got the Frenchie mug. Support niggas. You already know the movement. Hey, we're gonna get right into it this morning. Hope everybody's having a lovely, lovely morning. I got a couple of videos I want to watch with y'all. First one is from my boy Twisted World. It's actually being premiered right now. So we're gonna go ahead and pop it from the tin op.
Okay, you guys asked for this. You really did. I was just going to leave it alone, but since so many people just keep asking me, what the heck happened with Jumex? Why were you going back and forth with Jumex on Instagram? I guess I have to make a video and explain everything that went on. And I hear what you're saying, don't give the guy any more attention or clout, and to be honest with you, I really don't think I am, because if you look at his recent numbers on songs, he's not getting any attention or clout whatsoever, as hard as he's trying. I promise you after this, we're going to leave it alone. It will be the end of the Jumex story. I know everybody's like, stop making these videos, there's too many Jumex videos, but this is just me explaining my situation with him in a similar way to the little slump stuff. Now to start this video off, we have to go back to the first video that I made. Now I had a couple interactions with Jumex in the past. Of course I heard about his whole progress stuff. I had heard about everything that went on with him, the drama through 2020, the little Xan stuff, the little Saku stuff. And then after a while I just kind of forgot about the guy. There's been many clout chasing rappers that have come onto the internet, disappeared, come back a couple years later and been more humble. Like Kid Boo's more humble nowadays, Kid Trunks is more humble nowadays. So I figured with a couple years of reflection,
is Kid Boo more humble, y'all? Last time I checked in with Kid Boo, he was making like some Yeet-esque music, and I wouldn't call that humble. No, I wouldn't call that humble.
You know, he's 24 years old, give or take around now. He might be a little bit older, a little bit wiser, a little bit more willing to be retrospective on his whole life and career. But I start making videos, I become aware of him again, and then when I look at his stories, he's posting absolutely deranged cope about how everybody else tried to mess him up, and people tell the fake stories, and he has the real story, and blah, blah, blah,
accountability.
Blah, blah. And at the time, I'm covering all the Saku stuff. I'm not really covering a whole lot of Jumex stuff, but people keep saying, you should make a video on him. I think it'd be interesting. So my idea going into that video would be I would cover all the stuff before he was famous and after he was famous, look at the parts that people don't really talk about, and instead of honing in on the fact that he's an industry plant like everybody else likes to do, I like to hone in on the fact that he has a huge ego.
Нет.
There's been tons of industry plants that have made it. There's been no problem. Billie Eilish, Kid Laroi, all these people are able to do what they need to do to get themselves in the industry, and they were planted by a label. And the only reason that Jumex's career fell apart the way that it did was because he was so deranged, but I never realized how deranged he was. So you know the story at this point. I make my video, he leaves a couple comments, gets mad at me, we go back and forth, you know, just a little bit of fun here and there. But the real spark of this beef in quotations is when I was sent the Zane Peep video. So I was sent that by somebody else, I got all the information from that video, and then I left a couple comments saying, you know, hit me up, maybe we can make a video together, because he had brought a bunch of information that I didn't know previously, and all I really wanted to do was stick together the story. And of course there was one mention of Jumex doing some stuff with underage people, and in Zane Peep's video he was mentioning a lot about how Lil Saku was such a victim in the situation and that Jumex was the big bad evil guy. So when I talked to him, I wanted to explain that, you know, Saku's also a bad guy, and these could be true, they could be not true, but you know, if a real victim isn't going to step forward, we probably shouldn't take anything from Saku because she has her own crimes. And that's basically what the point of that video was supposed to be. But before I even got the chance to make that video, something else happened. So I'm really not sure how this is the way that it is. Maybe it's because Jumex is subscribed to me or he follows everything I do. I'm not really sure. This video was up for about a month. It had 800 views. It wasn't doing that well. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm just saying, like, it wasn't a viral video by any means. But as soon as I comment on it, somehow Jumex discovers it and starts going back and forth with Zane Peep saying, I'm gonna sue you, this is slander, blah blah blah. He starts posting all these videos on his story that I can show you right here.
Yo, what's up guys? I see a lot of YouTube videos about me and that's fine, but when I see the false accusations, that's not fine, and it hurts my rep, and it really does a lot to, you know, ruin an artist. And
yeah, this is like Xavier Wolf saying like, nah, that's not true. Okay, some of it's true, but not all of it's true. Like, my boy, can you at least tell us what's not true here?
it's not good. It's actually up. You guys are ruining people's reputations over fake propaganda. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start suing for defamation. Ronnie Radke sued a fan for defamation, and he won. He won and got money, guys. This isn't funny, bro. I'm going to show you. I do not say defamation. Unless you want your family to get sued, don't make false accusations. And this is something I've been waiting. I knew someone was gonna do it. I'm just waiting, and this is the right person, and he's gonna be a good example, not the with me. So be prepared to have that legal. Like, the progress video was fine because that was just information about me, you know what I mean? But when you make false accusations, like, bro, that's not even funny, bro. Like, that's why I'm taking action right now. I'm talking to my family, I'm talking to my team. I'm gonna
see, he's gonna have to bust down some racks to the lawyer, and the lawyer will take the video down. It doesn't even have to necessarily be false accusations, defamation, and the lawyer will take it down just because you gave him some bands. But that doesn't mean that the actual court case is going to go in your favor. That being said, you're going to have to be judged by people, and they're going to bring all this defamation up to, you know, basically to the forefront. So you're going to have to get in front of those accusations and tell us, you know, what's real and what's not.
I'm going to get this shit situated, and it's not going to happen again, bro. People think it's funny, but I'll do whatever it takes to get you, you know what I mean? Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So you put this out in the world, you're going to get it back, bro.
Except for when we both start rapping. He's really honing in on the fact that Zane Peep is slandering him, but the weirdest thing about this whole situation is this video wasn't getting that many views in the first place. It was kind of minor, you know, I watched it and there was probably a little bit more to come from it, but the fact that you're blasting it all over your story and talking about how people are calling you that while most people haven't even seen the video. Like, wouldn't you think if somebody made a video about you like that, you would kind of want to go behind the scenes and try to talk to them or get it taken down in a different way?
Did you hear me? Hey. Take him off. I'm
I mean, there's no real reason to take it down because it's all allegations and they're not that serious in the first place. Hey, it's Editing Twisted here, and I have to say I don't know why I said it like that, because obviously accusations like that are definitely very serious. It probably doesn't get more serious than that. All I'm trying to say is that it's just a bunch of comments on his Instagram from 2 years ago. There's not really anybody coming out against him, so there's not a whole lot of evidence. Should be pretty easy to disprove. That's kind of what I was trying to say, but I said it in a very weird way, so sorry about that. You know, Jumex is on his story just, you know, talking all sad and just being like, you know, like I'm a pretty humble guy, but when people make allegations, that's when I can't take it. Meanwhile, this absolute nut job is going back and forth with Zane Peep, you know, in his comment section saying, you're slandering me, I'm going to sue you, I'm going to sue you for slander, I'm going to sue you. And I know a lot of people will probably have sympathy for him because after all, we're the drama.
Chat, suing people is not gangster, okay? Like, suing people is total industry plant behavior. I don't know if I'm the first one to say it, but bro moving like an industry plant.
YouTubers were bringing drama to his life, and who wouldn't be upset about getting allegations like that thrown at him? But the thing is, those allegations were already out, they're already public, a lot of people already knew about them. Maybe Zane Peep shouldn't have done it in the way that he did it, but you know, the video was out, it wasn't getting that many views, they're going back and forth, and Jumex was honestly only getting it more attention by doing this, but it is what it is. But then Jumex hops into my DMs and starts talking to me, being like, bro, you better not make a video, I'm gonna sue the shit out of you as well.
We gotta read this, chat. Yo, he's in here writing paragraphs in my boy Twisted World's DMs. I love this. Yeah.
Have done it in the way that he did it, but you know, the video was out, it wasn't getting that many views, they're going back and forth, and Jumex was honestly only getting it more attention by doing this, but it is what it is. But then Jumex hops into my DMs and
alright, here's a narration of Jumex.
What up, clown boy? Just letting you know that I'm taking action on Zane's video, and if your video has the same false accusations, I'll make sure to get one for you as well.
Starts talking to me, being
I don't care about the progress, like info in the past history, but the moment you ruin my reputation with false accusations that spreads around, I will do everything in my power to get justice.
Bro, like, let the lawyer take care of this. You don't even have to. Why are you making threats, B?
Well, I haven't even made a video at this point, and I know he saw my comments, so he's like, oh, this guy's gonna call me a Pedro, but, you know, I'm like, dude, you know, I don't know what you're talking about. I start trolling him a little bit here. And I know a lot of people are like, dude, aren't you afraid that you're gonna get sued for slander? Well, what we did was not slander in any way. Let me explain slander to you. This is how it works. There are two main things in a case of slander that you really have to prove. That I caused irreparable damage to your reputation, and the hardest of the two, that I knowingly put out information that I knew was false just to hurt your reputation. On the first count, that's impossible because Jumex is already an internet figure. All I did was reshare these allegations from other people, didn't come up with them myself, and your reputation's already pretty bad. And once you're an internet figure, it's very hard to prove that anyone can slander you whatsoever because, of course, the entire internet is commenting on you 24/7. And second of all, knowingly putting out false information just to hurt his career, well, that wasn't my information to put out in the first place. We don't know if it's true or false, and I didn't put it out in the way that it's like, Jumex is for sure this thing. I didn't make the claims. This is because allegedly Jumex was getting really high on Xanax and going into his underage fans' DMs and starting to sex with them, apparently sending dick pictures. All of this is alleged. I'm not sure if it's true. It's not for me to say if it is or isn't, but all I'm saying is that this started a scandal with
So you mean to tell me somebody got pictures of Jumex's little meat out here on the web? Hey, he need to be on a list somewhere, chat. Okay, like Xanax is no excuse for this type of behavior.
Everybody commenting on his pictures, calling him a Pedro.
Mark's just standing in a f***ing bush.
Bro. I wish I could date 9-year-old.
Now, I do think this is a joke, so if I didn't make the claim, I can't be slandering you with that claim. You know, a news organization is not able to be sued if they put out a claim that somebody else made. It's just the way it works. If this somehow went to court, we would both get laughed out of court. They'd be like, what the absolute heck? And when you see what Jumex is doing a little bit later, you're going to see why there's absolutely no way that he would possibly be able to do that in the first place. Because me and Juju go back and forth in the DMs for a little bit. I'm trolling him. I'm asking if he wants to make out when we get to court. You know, he just kept saying, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna get your money, you know, just going deranged, going crazy. But I'm like, bro, it's good. I don't really care about you. I only really care.
You a freaky frog, Twisted World. You a freaky frog, bruh. He said, do you want to make out in the court? He said, you want to kiss a little when we get there. And Jumex responds, nah, I'll just have you pay money. Like, come on, bruh. Jumex, are you on the spectrum, bruh? Because if you are, I'm not trying to be ableist. But I think that you need to let the professionals handle this, B.
About the
and this is coming from somebody that don't even really know you, bro. I don't even really fuck with you. I fuck with Twisted World more than you, Jumex. But let the professionals deal with this. You pay them to deal with this.
Story, you know, and that's true. I only really want to cover that. But since you're being so deranged, kind of funny, I'll talk to you, go back and forth. But overall, I'm not really too concerned about like what's going on with you. And apparently he really liked that because he ended up following me and then he just completely left me alone after that. So then I finished my video up where I mentioned the allegations about Jumex and why Saku's not to be trusted. And it's a pretty small part in the video overall. And I say we don't know if it's true or not. But, you know, Jumex doesn't want that out there one way or another. So I didn't put the video on premiere because I didn't want him preemptively freaking out on Instagram before the video even came out, even though that probably would have just given it more attention. But I was like, you know what, I want to wait and let it drop when it drops, and then everybody can talk about the video when it actually comes out. I had a surgery coming up the next day, and that's not me saying everyone needs to leave me alone because I'm having surgery. I was actually going to wait to put the video out after I had surgery, but because he was starting to freak out my DMs and go crazy, I'm like, well, I better get on top of this now before it becomes a whole huge situation and I have to make a whole new video on it. That's what I did, you know, went and got my surgery. I posted that I had to get surgery, and then Jumex, when I came back, had a nice little message for me saying that he hopes I don't wake up in surgery, and he's still freaking out saying he's gonna sue me, blah 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 blah. After that, his brother,
Jumex, my boy, you making this case really hard for your lawyer to fight. You making this shit really difficult for him. He gonna need some more racks after that one.
For him, or somebody starts calling my number over and over again, trying to threaten me. They also called King's number for some really weird reason. I guess because King left a comment on my post, they decided to hit him up and be like, yo, we're gonna kill you. They're calling him, saying they're gonna roll up to his house. And it's like, dude, I'm not gonna say too much, but look at King and then look at Jumex. And also, I'm pretty sure this guy is Jumex's brother. This polio-ridden corpse cannot do anything against anybody, let alone King. But at the end of the day, we're talking about internet drama here. I don't know why they're trying to take it into real life. But even worse than that, he ends up doxing Zane Peep, or at least doxing his dad, and it's like, bro, like, what are you doing at this point?
You don't know what you fucking mess with, stupid I texted him and I'm texting you. I'm gonna for both of you guys. Do you not? Oh my god, you don't understand, bro. I'm gonna get so many.
Bro, you could have left this one in the drafts, Playboy. Okay, he sounds like he's besides himself here. Yeah, bro, like you probably could have left this one in the drafts. This nigga's poor lawyer. We gonna have to start a GoFundMe for Jumex's lawyer funds because he's gonna need a couple more racks after this one.
You fucking lawyers, and I'm gonna fucking sue the fuck out of you. You wanna play this game? You wanna talk shit about shit that's false accusations? You opened up a whole fucking hell, bro. I hope you know that, bro. I'm gonna life over. Nah, bro, I'm not. I'm gonna you over. I swear to God, bro, because you started this shit, motherfucker, and now it's spreading for no reason. So I'm fucking over everybody. Watch, Zane. I'm gonna you up. You better do what you can to take down that video. If you don't want to get fucked, Zane, literally strike that video. You better have all your friends take that shit down, strike it, do what you can, and say, hey, I don't want my name off of there. Because if your name's on there, then I'm suing you. I'm suing him, dude. I don't give a bro. You better do what you can to get that strike off and get that video off, because if you don't, I'm gonna do what I can too. So the sooner the better, bro. What you can do, the sooner the better, because I'm starting this shit right now, bro.
And because of that, he's able to threaten Zane Peep enough to take the video down, and then he's trying to do the same for me, but I'm like, whatever, I just blocked the number. We have a little bit of a conversation back and forth, and then it seems like it might be over, but the very next day I wake up and all of a sudden my Instagram account is at 7,000 followers as opposed to 5,000. And this is really strange because when I was going back and forth with Lil Slump, something similar to this happened where I started to get posted on a bunch of these bot accounts, like they were posting pictures of my cat, they were posting pictures of everything, but it wasn't a follower jump like this, so I'm like, somebody just bought up my account. I have no idea how to get rid of all these extra followers. I tried to go in there and try to get them to unfollow me, but I can't tell which ones are the bots and which ones are the real people, so I'm like, well, whatever, I don't know what to do at this point. And then I'm thinking in my head, did Jumex bought my account? How would that help him out whatsoever? Why would you spend money to give me more followers? I didn't get it. It was super weird. But then like 30 minutes later, he posted on his story saying, this guy bought his account, now I'm going to do a video on him. And then he also calls me Pedro, which is pretty funny overall because the fact that you're calling me that means you're actually slandering me. You know, if we're going to take it to that stupid little realm, you would be slandering me because you're actually making the claim that I'm that with no evidence whatsoever. So I actually responded to this and I'm like, thank you, best friend, for botting my account. Like, I don't get the point of this, like buying followers for me and then trying to out me that I got bought at followers. Super.
It's very, very bipolar. 3D chess method from Jumex here. Honestly, Jumex, bruh, and I'm saying this as somebody that's looking out for you, bruh. I don't know if you got a lot of people looking out for you, my nigga, bruh. I think you should just let your money talk for you, okay? I think you should just let the lawyers talk for you at this point. I think you've said enough, my boy. I think that Twisted World is honestly shaking in his boots. And he don't want any smoke with you. He don't want any smoke with you, Jumex. So, you know, like, just lay off. Just lay off a little bit, big dog.
Weird. And I kind of thought he was going to do it a second time to be like, look, he really did it, but he didn't. And then the most deranged thing that he did that made me just not want to interact with him anymore was the fact that he went to each of my followers one by one and said, I'm going to sue this guy. What's your interaction with him? How do you know him? Blah, blah, blah. Most of my followers didn't really say anything to him, but he ended up doing this doctored screenshot where basically this random girl that I supposedly went to high school with said like, oh, I went to high school with him and he was a creep, da-da-da. I'm not going to lie, Jumex really got me with that one. He actually tricked me. He's quite the goofster. He's quite the gaffster. He's quite the memer because I actually believed it was true. And then I was like, what the why are people talking about me that I don't even know? I'm not going to mention who this person is whatsoever. I ended up talking to them and they're like, I've never interacted with that person whatsoever. We never went to high school together. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. So it was a completely made up conversation that he just doctored. And honestly, at this point, I'm like, you know what? We've had our fun. We've had our back and forth. To me,
now at this point, it appears that Jumex is the one doing the defamation. Okay? Is this not ironic? This is why I told him to just slow his roll. You know, I inserted myself into this beef to help Jumex before he completely crashed out because I saw it bubbling. But now we see that the perpetrator is the one doing the defamation. This is nasty work, y'all.
It was kind of like, I felt like Jumex really wanted me to interact with him. Like, it was like, don't do it, but he kind of wanted me to for a little bit of drama, get us both attention. I didn't really think that he was as upset as he was really making it out to be because, like, dude, this is really overblown. But, you know, if he's willing to go to each of my followers one by one and being like, how do you know this guy? It's just not worth it at the end of the day. I'm like, whatever. I delete all my stories. I'm like, we're just going to move on from Jumex. And another one of my friends mentioned that every time that he called me out, he also tried to promo his song at the same time. So they were saying, like, yeah, he's basically just using this back and forth as a way to try to get a little bit more clout, which is crazy to me because I really don't have any clout whatsoever. Like, I'm a pretty low tier YouTuber in the grand scheme of things, but I guess Jumex and me are kind of on the same level at this point because he's kind of fallen off and I'm kind of on the rise, I guess I would say, even as cringy as that sounds. But yeah, that's basically how me and Jumex interacted after that video, and this probably will be the last Jumex video. I'm probably just gonna block the guy after this because it's funny and fun as it is. I don't really want him coming after me this crazy, and you know, I feel like he just needs to move on. He's been watching Over the Hedge on his live stream, and that's been pretty cool for his fans. They really love it. He's got a bunch of 17-year-olds around him that are really gassing him up. Super cool stuff there. Honestly, I kind of feel bad for them. I feel like that's not the best life choice for them to make, but you know, it's not for me to say. And it just tells me more and more that the emo rap genre was really a fun time for a lot of us. We really have a lot of nostalgia there, but it needs to come to an end because there's so many people around Jumex just trying to get clout out of him, and it's like, dude, he doesn't have any clout to give. Like, you just gotta let it go. You can't be in your mid-20s, you know, being on your emo boy rockstar shit. But the weirdest thing about this whole situation is I tried to ask him about Saku, and you would think that he would be like, you know what, like, Saku slandered me in the past. Maybe I should actually say something about it to get this off my back. I know it's old drama. I know I'm bringing up old drama, and I really need to let it go, and I will. But, you know, if some deranged weirdo called me that, I would probably want to, you know, out them and say, like, you know, it's not true, or try to say that it's not true in any way. Just for a little bit of side content, he hit up Lil Xan to do a fight with him. He didn't answer him, and then after that, for some reason, he called out Lil Lotus and the rest of the boys.
We got in a fight between Lil Xan and Jumex. I don't know. I think Jumex might have him beat, bruh. Lil Xan. He is sober now, though. Lil Xan is sober now.
He basically said they used to rock with him before they knew he had a deal, and then after he got a deal, they stopped rocking with him. Like, did you guys ever interact in the first place? But to be honest with you, Lil Lotus was a dick to me as well, so Jumex were on the same side with that one.
To make an announcement, the only person who didn't talk shit about me was Shinigami. During my peak, everybody was hating on me. They're like, yo, we came out of nowhere, and he has a team, blah, 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 this, that. Because it's funny, because Lil Lotus, Smart Death, all those underground people, they were fucking with me until I had a team. And then they're like, wait, I worked so hard to get here, and this little kid passed me up. Like, bro, they're so rotten, bro, and it's like so shitty, bro. So everybody follows Shinigami because that's the only dude who actually showed me respect and love during my peak and moment. And you know what I mean? I really respect that. There till this day, I remember that, and I'll just acknowledge that, bro. I appreciate you.
And honestly, by the end of this, I feel like me and Jumex are going to become best buddies, best friends of a lifetime. We're going to make content together. We're going to have a podcast together called Juicebox and Twisted, I don't know. Juicebox and Twisted Nips, there you go. That's the new podcast.
Twisted Juice. I'm going with Twisted Juice, y'all. I think that's a good one. Yeah, man, we looking for that podcast. That's on the up and up, for real. Shouts out to Jumex and Twisted World. Alright. I know that shit gonna be lit. It's gonna be bipolar as hell. Jumex is gonna be saying, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. And then you're gonna turn around and be like, I love you, bro. You know, I never hate you. You know that we go way back. And yeah, bro. I need it in my life.
Over the heck, my boy. Now, the Jumex saga never ends, and next time one of you YouTubers makes a story about the whole Jumex saga, you gotta mention me. I'm part of the lore now. Sorry, I'm here. But with all that said, hopefully this is the last video I make like this. I mean, overall, it's kind of funny. It's kind of fun. It's a little bit of back and forth online. It's not that serious, but, you know, I don't really want to do a whole lot of Instagram antics at this point. If you guys want to interact with me on Discord, probably. I need to get a little bit less terminally online and stop getting myself into these situations. But for all you guys who supported me, it really means a lot. I'm never going to treat you guys the same way like Jumex treats his own fans. Even though it's weird to call you guys fans, it's more like subscribers or like, I don't know what to call you. Knife gang, brother. I guess that's what it is. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. We just got to 13K. We're almost to 14K.
Knife gang, squad.
I don't know when this video is going to come out. I don't think I'm going to drop it right away after I'm done recording it. I might sit on it and see what happens for a little bit of time. I got a Patreon. You can throw me a buck there. It really helps out the channel. And I also have a second channel called Twisted Society. So if you want to get music on there, I also do interviews on that channel, and a lot of cool stuff's going on there. Everything's growing, everything's going well. So thank you guys for that. Without you guys, none of this could have happened. And besides that, peace out. To add this on at the end, there used to be an artist that worked with Jumex that really helped him out from the start. He did a ton of free work for him, but after a while, he's like, dude, I'm basically doing all of your artwork. Is there any way I could get paid? And then Jumex was like, what the heck? You want to be paid for your work? What the heck is wrong with you? Like, dude, I thought we were friends, and they end up falling out. But then shortly after that, apparently his label stopped paying him royalties, and he was really upset about it, talking about how the music industry chewed him up and spit him out, and how he wasn't getting money off of it anymore. And apparently he got a parking ticket that he couldn't pay off because he expected his label to be able to pay it off. So he started guilt-tripping his fans, saying, you gotta stream all my music. He released a bunch of leaked songs onto the SoundCloud account, and he was begging people to stream it, and then he was saying the industry picked him up and spit him out, which is kind of true, I guess. I mean, they definitely planted you, and they definitely could have handled it better, but at the same time, it's also your own fault for being so deranged. And then after that, he said he was only going to be a manager for other artists, and honestly, I do kind of feel a little bit bad for Jumex. I mean, the guy has no formal education, no working experience, so there's no way he's ever going to be able to get like a real job. He's kind of stuck in this forever. He has a face test, so that definitely hurts him too, but I feel like we're living in a world where it's possible you could get a full-time job, even though I've heard his parents are rich, so probably doesn't even matter. But that's, you know, that's just an allegation that his parents are rich. I don't want to slander him, you know. Man, at this point, should I just put some CS:GO surf footage here? I kind of feel like I'm making a Leafy video. But anyways, yeah, I think that's everything to Jumex. That's all the stuff. Just wanted to fit it all in here because I don't want to make another one of these. And if I do, well, sorry guys, but I don't think I will. I really don't think I will. Twisted World out, boys.
All right, so we got the vloggers versus the rappers. Twisted World versus Jumex. Hey, it's getting a little spicy, and I'm here for it, to be honest, bro. That being said, if you see the title, you know we switching lanes, skirt, and we figuring out who got the most aura, chat. Okay, we're gonna get to the bottom of this, and I want y'all to help me out with this too. So we're gonna go through these characters, these figures, these historical figures, these musicians, actors, etc., and we're gonna figure out who has the most aura between the two. So let's just go ahead and do it from the top. Yeah. Alright, hold on, let me switch up my webcam so we can get this okay, there we go. Okay. So we got Aiden Ross and Jenna Ortega. Bruh, I don't even know who Jenna Ortega is. But between Aiden Ross and her, the most aura? Really? I'm gonna have to give it to Jenna, bruh. Off tops. Okay, next up, we got Yoshihiro Togashi and Miyamoto Musashi. Bro, I don't know who these people are, but my boy here in the stone got 2 swords. If that's not aura, I don't know what aura is, Slime. Yeah, we gotta give it to him with the 2 swords. 2 swords! Next up, we got Angelina Jolie and Bruce Drop 'em Off. Hey, come on, bro. This is easy pickings right here. I remember back in the day, everybody wanted Angelina Jolie, bro. This was everybody's MILF pick back in the day. So we gotta go ahead and give it up to Angelina. Okay, next up, we got Kishimoto Masaishi and Marshawn Lynch. Is this the dude that did Naruto? If this is the nigga that made Naruto, bro, I think that he definitely has way more aura than Marshawn Lynch. Yeah, we gotta go with Kishi, man. Okay, next up we got Marilyn Monroe versus Playboy Cardi. Oh shit. Oh shit, Chad. I don't know about this one. This one's kind of crazy. So we got Opium God, Vamp Life, Playboy Cardi versus Marilyn Monroe. Who got the most aura here? Damn. Can Marilyn Monroe even make music, chat? Like, I don't even know what she really did besides take pictures. Playboy Cardi got like, he got a whole lot of red. Okay, he got self-titled. Shit, I think we gotta give it to Cardi, y'all. Yeah, we gotta give it to Cardi here. Juice WRLD, DDG, who got more aura? Come on, bruh. The most aura, we gotta give it to Juice. I ain't never seen DDG spin a 1 hour freestyle. Okay, we got, oh, Adolf. I don't know, man. This stash right here, bruh. This stash, bruh. Like, I don't think anybody's been able to pull this off since. And I don't even know. Yeah, we gonna go ahead and fuck with him, bruh. We'll go ahead and fuck with him. Ichira Oda versus Jay-Z. Who got more aura? Okay. Is this the One Piece nigga, bruh? Is this the nigga from One Piece? He got 2 eyes in his name? Okay, Japanese manga artist. Yeah, he's the One Piece nigga, bruh. Hey, some of his characters he drew on One Piece looked racist as hell to me. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, bro. Like, we gonna have to give it to Jay-Z. Yeah, Jay-Z got the aura. Alright. Michael B. Jordan and John Morant. Damn. Damn, bro. This is a toughie. Okay? This is a toughie. Sheesh. Man, that Killmonger dreads hairstyle got a chokehold on people, bruh. But John Morant, this picture right here is Max Aura, okay? He doing the ride 'em cowboy on LeBron here. This shit kind of crazy. This shit kind of crazy. I'm gonna have to give it to Michael B. I'm gonna have to give it to Michael B, though. Okay, we got Elon Musk versus Rey Mysterio. Damn. What the fuck? Who got the most aura between Elon Musk and Rey Mysterio? Hey, this is a toughie, because I don't think that Rey Mysterio ever invented a motherfucking Tesla or was fucking with rocket ships. But at the same time, I feel like Rey Mysterio is going to throw down on the barbecue way harder than Elon Musk. And I also feel like the Rey Mysterio joke's going to be cracking way more than Elon, bruh. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Rey Mysterio here, off tops. Okay. We got Heath Ledger and Drake, who got the most aura. I think there's no question. Heath Ledger, the Joker, come on. Off tops. Cristiano Ronaldo versus Keanu Reeves. Oh shit, slime. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Fucking Matrix B. Okay. Fuck, bro. Everybody want to be Ronaldo though. This is crazy. I gotta give it to Keanu because he goes like it's been generational, my nigga. Like, yeah, if you went fucking Keanu for like 30 years, bruh. Kane and David Bowie, really, y'all? The nigga that had the voice box for like the first half of his career, the nigga that had to speak like this, couldn't even use his real voice. Against David Bowie, Black Star? Come on, bruh. David Bowie got the most aura. Look at him, bruh. Jimmy Butler, Lady Gaga. It's just disrespectful. This is just a super disrespectful picture to use of Jimmy Butler. Look at my boy. Look what they did to my boy, bruh. He looked like the creative character when you try to create something on like a BMX game or like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You try to give the black person a created hairstyle that isn't an afro, and this is what you get, bro. You get Jimmy Butler. This is bogus as hell, bro. Why he do this? Lady Gaga 100%. Even with the meat dress, she got the aura. Oh shit. Taylor Swift versus Michael Jordan, who got the most aura, chat. Does Taylor Swift even have shoes, my nigga? Can she even hoop, bruh? Come on, this is a no-brainer for me. This is definitely a no-brainer for me. Nah, come on. Gotta give it to Jordan. I probably got Jordans on right now. Come on, nigga. Okay, we got Barack Hussein Obama versus Al Capone, who got the most aura. Don't do this to my nigga Barry, bro. Don't do my nigga Barry, bro. Okay? Didn't this nigga catch syphilis? Come on, my nigga. Like, I know that you was like hard body and 10 toes with it, but my nigga Barry might have been even more 10 toes. So yeah, he got the aura here. We gotta give it to Barry, bruh. Next up, we got Akira Toriyama versus Michael Jackson. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo. That's the nigga that made Dragon Ball Z though. Like, I fuck with Michael Jackson heavy, but this nigga created an entire universe of characters. Okay, but who got the most aura though? Can Toriyama moonwalk? Can he moonwalk though? Okay, what? I never can Michael Jackson draw, y'all? I feel like Michael Jackson could draw if we just like gave him a pen, a piece of paper. I feel like he could come with some badass drawings, bruh. Like, if giving the opportunity, I feel like Michael Jackson definitely would be able to animate. I just know that about him, bruh. But that being said, I don't know. This is a crazy one. I don't know if I... What the fuck? Who got the most aura? Damn, bruh. Damn. I'm gonna have to give it to Toriyama. Y'all. That one fucked me up. That one was crazy, but I'm gonna give it to Toriyama. Okay. Kobe versus Derrick Rose. Kobe. We gotta give it to Kobe, bruh. Off tops. Destroyed Lonely, Vanessa Hudgens. Who got the most aura? Damn. Vanessa Hudgens looking good in this pic, too. That's crazy. Damn, Destroy kind of fell off. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, Vanessa Hudgens got the aura right now. She got the juice, bruh. We got Dame with the Game versus Tyler, the Creator. Who got the most aura? So we talking Milwaukee Bucks Dame Lillard or Portland Trailblazers Damian Lillard? Because Milwaukee Bucks Dame and Portland Trailblazers Dame is completely two different players, bruh. And if we talking this version of Tyler, the Creator over like Bastard Tyler, the Creator, two completely different people as well. So this one is kind of a sticky situation if you ask me, because everybody wanted to be Dame a couple years ago. Okay, he was shooting half court shots, my nigga. Like Dame with the game. But Tyler got the Grammys. You know, Dame a rapper too though. Damn, that's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Didn't they say that Glorilla was messing around with Damian Lillard too? Yeah, I think he got the aura right now. I think he got the aura off tops. Yeah, off tops. Next up, we got Casanat versus Abraham Lincoln. Who got more aura? Okay, so my nigga did free the slaves. Let's start there. Okay, my nigga Honest Abe freed the slaves. Okay, so we got that going. Casanat, I think he's one of the highest viewed and like most followed streamers on Twitch. I did watch him get finessed by an OnlyFans model a couple weeks ago, so that does leave kind of a tarnish on my boy's legacy that he's paying for it like that. But I'm pretty sure my nigga Abraham Lincoln also has some slaves as wives, so you know that's kind of a double negative. Those two cancel each other out. So man, I don't know, I feel like Kai just getting started for real. Like, damn, you know, Abraham Lincoln, he lived a long ass life, but at the same time, this nigga got blicked in the movie theater. You know, like, how you let your guard down so much that you get blicked, bruh? So I might have to give it to Kai. He got more aura here. Yeah. All right, next up we got Osama bin Laden versus Malcolm X. Who got more aura? So Malcolm X got this great saying about the knife in the back. You know, that's one of my favorite quotes from Malcolm X off tops. But Osama bin Laden, you know, like, he was 10 toes about what he believed in for real. Like, he was willing to die for that shit. And I feel like Malcolm X was too. So that being said, I think Malcolm X, he just got the aura, bro. Like, look at him, he clean cut. Yeah, bro, he got it. Okay. Got MLK versus Billie Eilish. Really? Billie? Damn. Okay, let's keep it a buck, bro. Like, after just going through Malcolm X, No Diddy, I feel like I can't do another politician, bro. Like, I feel like Malcolm X was just so heavy that I can't do another politician, bro. I'm gonna have to give it to Billie. I know this is crazy for me. I'm gonna have to give it to Billie. She got them things and they be thinking. Next up, we got Prince versus Albert Einstein. Who got the most aura? Hey, what up, Humes? This is off tops. Okay, my nigga Prince, what he did for music and The Color Purple, I don't think anybody else can do what Prince did, bruh. Like, yeah, man, you got Lil Uzi Vert in Prince's footsteps, not even living up to 1/5 of what Prince was, my nigga. There's never gonna be another Prince. Now, Albert Einstein, magnificent man, you know, amazing scientist. You know, he probably came up with some fire-ass theories that I can't think of right now. But Prince got Purple Rain, bruh. He got Purple Rain. Okay? Dirty Diana. Then when it sounds like when no crying. Yeah, we gotta go with Prince, bro. We gotta go with Prince. He definitely got more aura. I had to build suspense around that one. All right, next up we got Mr. Beast versus Ice Spice. Man, my boy Mr. Beast's sunglasses aren't even on correctly here. Let's start there, okay? My boy Mr. Beast's sunglasses is sitting sideways, but at the same time, how many followers my boy got though? Like, $250 million subscribers, bruh? 250 million subscribers? And still no aura. Shit crazy. Alright, let's keep it moving. I don't even know how to say this dude's name. I don't even know if Nagano, and Yasuke, the African samurai. Damn, bro, who got more aura? I feel like Yasuke giving that smoke against Nagano, bro. Like off tops, he giving all the smoke. Look at him, bro. He look drippy as hell. Yeah, we gotta give it to him. Bro. That fit crazy. Tom Cruise, Beyonce. This ain't even fair, bruh. This ain't even fair right here. What y'all doing? Y'all remember when Tom Cruise jumped on top of Oprah's couch? He lost all of his aura right there, in my humble opinion. So we gotta go ahead and give it to Beyonce. Okay, next up we got El Chapo, Kim Jong-un. Oh shit, who got more aura here? Niggas literally pray to El Chapo though. They might pray to Kim Jong-un, but do they want to pray to him though? You know, niggas willingly pray to El Chapo. So let's start there, okay? I seen back in the day when I worked in kitchens, people would have a little medallion and they would like literally pray to this nigga, bro. If that's not aura, I don't know what aura is. But at the same time, I've seen Kim Jong-un in some drippy ass fits, okay? Like my boy's fit game is on point, definitely on point. He got the cleanest fits in all of North Korea. I don't think that anybody's actually allowed to have cleaner fits because they might, you know, get you up out of here type ish. But we gotta give it to El Chapo, bro. He got the most aura. Next up, we got Pop Smoke versus Kendrick Lamar. K. Dot, who got the most aura. Now, I don't think a lot of people wanted to address this, but my boy Pop Smoke got weave in his hair, bruh. Like, hey, my boy. I don't think the Kung Fu Kenny would be getting down like that, y'all. But at the same time, you got that welcome to the party voice, you know? And that's kind of aura right there. The Batman voice, y'all, the Batman voice adds like 2 points for aura. But at the same time, Kung Fu Kenny at this present day is kind of giving Drake his comeuppance. So I got to give it to Kung Fu Kenny for, you know, giving Drake what he needs, no Diddy. So that being said, I think the Kendrick, yeah, he got the aura here. Next up, we got Robert Downey Jr. versus Julius Caesar. Damn, bro, my boy Julius Caesar was balding at the age of 22. Man, I don't know, bro. I feel like Robert Downey Jr. got some memorable ass roles. But Julius Caesar, you know, the Caesar salad. Amazing ass salad, bro. Like croutons, and then you get the Caesar with the grilled chicken in there. Chef's kiss, okay? Robert Downey Jr. ain't got a salad named after him, bro. So let's start there, okay? I feel like Julius Caesar definitely takes it. Yeah, he got the aura. Next up, we got The Rock, Lil Uzi Vert. Man, everybody fucked with The Rock growing up. WWF, WWE, okay? It was either The Rock or Stone Cold. But at this point in the game, I feel like The Rock's aura a little bit corny, bruh. Okay, after years of watching The Rock in movies, I feel like his aura is a little bit forced. And then Lil Uzi Vert, they are always reinventing themselves. You feel me? Like, I don't think I've ever seen them wear the same thing twice. You feel me? And that in itself is aura, in my humble opinion. So yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and give it to them. Uzi, yeah. Frank Ocean versus Future. Why y'all even do this to me, bro? This is Future, 100%. Okay, this is a toughie. Rihanna versus Tom Brady. Look how many rings this man got, bruh. I almost said this nigga. Look how many rings this man got, okay? But every girl kind of want to be Rihanna, though. But every nigga kind of wanted to be Tom Brady at one point, too. Damn. I'm gonna have to give it to Riri. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Riri. Next up, we got Diddy, Conor McGregor, who got the most aura. Unfortunately, it's Diddy, y'all. All right, Tony Hawk, Mike Tyson. Who got the most aura here? They both got video games. Okay, Mike Tyson's Punch Out was fire. But Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Tony Hawk Underground, even better. Okay, like, yo, we was playing Tony Hawk Underground a couple weeks ago on this joint, and I was busting my ass all over that game. So we know that the physics in that game is realistic as hell, because I be on the half pipe busting my ass in real life too. So that being said, I gotta say that my boy Mike Tyson, he put out some weed and some rats recently, and that shit is clocking like 10% THC. So my boy Mike Tyson out here fucked up in the crib smoking mid. And smoking mid, that's not aura, bruh. So we gonna give it to Tony Hawk. Yeah. We got Kim Kardashian versus Illuminati. Didn't Illuminati cut the dreads, bruh? I ain't seen this nigga in like a year either. Man. Nah, that's not fair. This ain't fair. This ain't fair at all, okay? Yeah, we don't have to give it to Kim K. I'm not even going to explain myself here. Next up, we got Pablo Escobar versus Bad Bunny. Okay, so posing in front of the White House while you on the FBI most wanted list, probably one of the top 100 greatest flexes of all time. Let's go ahead and give it up to Pablo Escobar. Let's just go ahead and give it up. Yeah, that's drip. That's drip right there. Next up, we got Charles Manson versus Tupac Shakur. Alright. Both of them had cult-like fans willing to die behind this shit. Both of them was kind of on some gangbanging shit in LA. Okay, I'm pretty sure Charles Manson he had Hollywood going crazy. Tupac Shakur also had LA kind of going crazy. But I will say that Charles Manson's music, trash. Completely trash. So Tupac wins here. Yeah. Next up, we got Nipsey Hussle versus, what is this, Plague Max? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I rock with Plague Max, but don't even do this to me, bruh. Don't do this to me. Next up, Damian Idris, Muhammad Ali. I'm not even sure who Damson? Am I saying this shit right, bruh? Damson Idris? This nigga sound British as hell. Let me look this nigga up, bruh. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Is that how you say that? He is British. Okay, bet. He was in Snowfall, Outside the Wire. He was in Swarm? Really? Oh, yeah, he was in Swarm. Oh, shit. Yeah, bruh. But Muhammad Ali, he wasn't going. Okay, he was 10 toes. He was, yeah, bruh. Come on. We gotta give it to Ali. Off tops. Next up, we got Jesus Christ versus Randy Orton. All right. So, now, is this actually Jesus Christ, y'all? Or is this just, yeah, bro. Like, is this actually Jesus Christ? Let's start there. Secondly, RKO. Probably one of the greatest wrestling moves of all time. Okay, so, yeah, I don't know about this one. In terms of aura, I don't think that our boy JC, you know, as much as he's parting the seas and walking on water, I don't think he got aura like that, though. And I don't think that he would need to have aura at the same time. I think that Jesus Christ having aura actually goes against his teachings, okay? So we gotta give it to Randy Orton. Yeah. Next up, we got Tiger King versus Justin Bieber. Shit. 2009 Justin Bieber was a completely different beast, bro. Like, everybody's mama wanted to fuck Justin Bieber, and he was like 16, y'all. Like, this shit was crazy. The chokehold he had on Karens around this time was like, yeah, I don't know if some of my viewers, I know y'all on the younger side, so y'all might not have remembered the chokehold Justin Bieber had on niggas, bro. But yeah, he was going crazy in these streets. Okay, there was women out here willing to give up their daughter just to meet Justin Bieber. Like, he could have been on some R. Kelly shit if we would have allowed him. That being said, I feel like Tiger King, his aura was undisputed during the pandemic. You know, he had a good run, but it was nothing like Justin Bieber's run. And then also, I'd never seen Tiger King go to the hood and do push-ups in front of a bunch of gang members. So Justin Bieber gets it for me, bruh. He gets it. Next up, we got Leonardo DiCaprio versus J. Cole. Who got the most aura? J. Cole recently just lost all his aura in front of us, bro. He got the Sonic ring smacked out of his aura fucking around with K-Dot. So yeah, we gonna have to give it up to Leonardo DiCaprio. Next up, we got Ken Carson versus Alexander the Great. Who got the most aura? Hey, wasn't Alexander the Great like 5'4" or some shit? Wasn't that nigga like tiny and petite? Height 5'7". Okay, that actually isn't too bad for that time period, bruh. Okay, what other stats do we have about Alexander the Great? So we got, was king of ancient Greek kingdom, lived to be 32 years old. Okay. Could he make music though? Yeah, bruh. Ken got it, bruh. Next up, Zendaya, Ted Bundy. Damn, who got the most aura? Hey, what up, EJ? Welcome to the party. Let's see. Ted Bundy. Was that the nigga from Married with Children? I'm thinking Al Bundy. Hold on. Ted Bundy, American serial killer. Okay, shit. Theodore Robert Bundy was an American serial killer who kidnapped, raped, and murdered dozens of young women during the 1970s and possibly earlier. After more than a decade of denials, he confessed to 30 moyas committed in 7 states between 1974 and 1978. His true victim total is unknown. God damn. Yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and give it to Zendaya, because I don't know if she was out here stepping like that. Like, damn, bruh. Okay, next up we got Ye versus Christopher Columbus. Look at this face my boy Christopher Columbus got on here, bruh. He looks like he was hella displeased. He must have been smelling himself, bruh. He was definitely smelling himself here. We're going to give it to Ye. Even though I still ain't got my Yeezy pods, okay? It's been like 4 months, bro. I want my Yeezy pods, but we're going to give it to Ye. He got the most aura here. Half tops. Next up, we got Jeff Hardy versus Kurt Cobain. Ooh, this is a good one. Damn. Damn, bruh. I rock with Kurt. Nirvana. Smells Like Teen Spirit. Okay, he made it acceptable for niggas to rock long hair and cardigan. Niggas was not rocking cardigans like this, to this potential before Kurt. But at the same time, 10-year-old me was jumping off the turnbuckle, doing cartwheels and backflips, fucking my younger brother up on some Hardy Boys type timing. So I don't know, bro. This is a hard one, because I feel like just even the style alone, like, yo, this is aura, bro. Both these niggas right here is straight aura. Something that's not aura is opioid addiction, though. So I know my boy Kurt was going through it. Okay, he may have self-deleted as well, and that's not aura, chat. Self-deletion is not aura. But at the same time, music was fucking fire. So, man, I don't know. This is a hard one. I'm gonna have to give it to Kurt, though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Kurt. Alright, next up we got The Undertaker versus Bruce Lee. Damn. Yeah, I used to be afraid of The Undertaker when I was younger. Okay, young Quantum. I went to meet WWE wrestlers when I was younger and shit. And I was afraid to go to The Undertaker's table, bruh. Like, that motherfucker was tall as shit. Let's start there. Young Quantum was probably all of like 4'5", and then I over here, The Undertaker, and this little midget ass nigga next to him, and I turn around. Nigga tall as shit, y'all. I couldn't do it. I didn't want to meet him. I got the fuck up out of there. But that being said, in terms of aura, I don't think anybody getting down the way Bruce Lee was getting down, y'all. Like, yeah, we gonna have to give it to Bruce. So we gonna have to put some respect on Bruce Lee's name. In 2024, we gonna put some respect on Bruce Lee's name, y'all. Next up, Joseph Stalin versus Kylie Jenner. That stash is kind of aura though, low key though. But everybody kind of want to be her. What was his body count? Stalin deliberately killed about 6 million, which rise to 9 million if foreseeable deaths arising from policies are taken into account. God damn, 9 million body count. Sheesh. Hey, this nigga wasn't playing around, y'all. Man, hey, that's a different type of numbers on the board right there. I ain't even gonna hold you. Now, let's see how much Kylie, her net worth is. $680 million. God damn. I mean, you know, 680 million. That's nothing to scoff at. And she might be able to get you whacked for real. Yeah, we're gonna give it up to Kylie, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna give it to Kylie here. All right, next up we got John Lennon versus Nicki Minaj. This shit unfair. This shit not even fair, bruh. Didn't John Lennon stay in bed for like a week with Yoko Ono? See, that behavior right there made this man sus as fuck for me. Because I know that it smelled crazy in that room, first off. But at the same time, Nicki Minaj married a fucking, you know. So, fucking with the pedos? Ooh, not aura, bruh. Definitely not aura. Imagine a world where you don't have to date pedophiles, Nicki Minaj. So with that being said, we gotta get my boy John Lennon on. Shouts out to Beatles though, yo. Next up, we got Usher versus Johnny Depp. Damn. Okay, Johnny Depp. I fuck with Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah. But he was in the news last year for some shit. He was in the court. He was looking crazy in the court, y'all. I do remember that. He got dragged. Man. And I don't know if Johnny Depp can dance. Like, to be honest, let's keep it a buck. If Johnny Depp, you walk into a club with your bitch and you see Johnny Depp and Usher, which one you gonna be more afraid of them taking your bitch? Okay? Yeah, I ain't even gotta say anything else. Usher. Boom. Easy pickings. Next up, Messi, George Washington. So we got the founding father here. Founding father swag, back at it. Okay, Messi. Everybody kind of want to be Messi right now, though, you know. Even Ye was giving props to Messi. But the first president, though, nigga did own slaves. Nigga did own slaves, though. But, you know, when you start making money like that, you might need a hand or two. Damn. Am I justifying slavery right now? All right, we're going to go with Messi. Yeah, we're going to go with Messi. NBA Youngboy versus Paul Walker. Who got the most aura? Damn, bro. Doesn't NBA Youngboy have like a crippling opioid addiction? Isn't this nigga locked up right now, too? Being locked up is not aura, chat. Okay? Yeah, being locked up, definitely not aura. Damn. I don't know, chat. Paul Walker had them whips, though. Oof. Let's look up NBA Youngboy's net worth. Hold on. They saying net worth 10 million. I feel like he should have more, chat. I feel like he should have more. I don't know why. I thought it would be more. All I'm gonna say, NBA YoungBoy, slow down on releasing all that bullshit ass music, boy. Paul Walker, yeah. All right, next up we got Sanchai versus Denzel Washington. Is this the Denzel from Training Day too? Oh, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Don't do this to me. I don't even know who bruh is. We're gonna have to look him up. Because Denzel Washington from Training Day specifically, completely different beast. So yeah, we're gonna look up Sanchai. S-A-N-C. Thai boxer. We got some highlights from my boy. Yeah, let's look at some highlights real quick. They didn't pull it out these 2003 ass New York boom bap beats. You the one kicking niggas in the chest? Oh shit. Oh shit. Everybody got a good plan till they get kicked in their chest. Let's run that back real quick. Damn. I feel like Denzel Washington can do all this and more though. Am I glazing? Am I glazing, chat? I feel like Denzel can do this. Yo, he is beating the shit out of them in this highlight reel. Okay, he is kicking the shit out of them, bro. I would never want to go out like this, y'all. Alright, y'all. So, I mean, yeah, he's a Thai boxer. He's putting in hands, though. But if y'all see my shirt right now, y'all know I gotta go with my boy Denzel. Off tops. Support niggas, y'all. Next up, we got Madison Beer versus Genghis Khan. Who is Madison Beer? Now, I'm pretty sure Genghis Khan, doesn't he have like some crazy ass amount of like offspring? Isn't it like 1% of Asians is related to Genghis Khan or some crazy ass statistic like that? Now, it could have been through grape, but at the same time, hey, that's gotta be aura too. Some of it had to be consensual, chat. Some of it had to be consensual. But that being said, I don't think I know who Madison Beer is. American singer and songwriter. Okay, okay. Why is Madison Beer so popular? She found fame in 2012 when Justin Bieber posted one of her YouTube covers to his social media channels. Okay, that's what's up. That's fire. But Genghis Khan, you know, I'm pretty sure that his lineage is probably gonna be a lot stronger than Madison Beer though. But who got more aura? Man, I don't know, man. I feel like graping niggas is not aura. I feel like that diminishes your aura, and that's just my opinion. You know, I know a lot of people are not gonna align with my values and my beliefs, but graping niggas, bruh, taking it, not aura. So yeah, we're gonna have to go with Madison. EJ says she is Madison all day. How do people not know who Madison is? She was, okay, yeah, we made the right choice. Let's fucking go. Yeah. I didn't know who she was, bruh. But let's make some noise for Madison. Next up, we got Your Rage versus Biggie Smalls. Okay. Biggie, you know, Brooklyn's finest. You're a Rage, isn't he one of these streamer niggas, bruh? Yeah, I don't really know too much about this nigga, bruh, but I do know that my nigga Biggie was down to stick up anybody, okay? Even baby mamas, even regular mamas, even grandmas was getting stick up. And in my opinion, that's kind of crazy, Biggie. You know, like, you ain't gotta rob niggas. That's not aura, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm feeling kind of... Is your Rage grimy, y'all? Like, is this a grimy nigga? Because, I don't know. He looked like a grimy nigga to me. Just a little bit, you know. Can he rap, though? Hold on. Can the nigga rap, though? Can the nigga rap, bro? No, I don't want to watch him react to rappers, bro. I want to see him rap. Rapping. No, rapping. Shit. Fuck, bro. Okay. Yeah, it don't seem like the nigga can rap, bro. Your Rage freestyles on stream. Okay.
Rage for me. Rage. So what time or gosh, rage for me. Rage.
YRG, we sucking dick, nigga.
What? This y'all king? This y'all king, y'all? This y'all king, bro?
Rage for me. Rage.
It's like I'm playing. We on kick, nigga. Live streaming. Not on Twitch, nigga. Buddy, hop that fence, and I'ma send a blitz, nigga. Bitch, nigga. You know I'm talking about them dogs. Fuck around and fight, now he on them blogs. Creed had a running, jumping, now he's shitting lost. Slide back in his head, hawk, go catch a hawk.
Okay,
But
Sonic bars.
saying, I ain't gonna kill you, but I'm just saying, this 4-5, what have you laying?
Yeah.
And have your mama in here playing
Yeah.
for a sunbed, cause he dead as fuck. Little stupid ass boy done ran out of luck.
Turn up. Oh, he stopped. Hey, he was going off though. Oh, that nigga fell down. Damn. I was getting hyped too. I almost fell down, bro. I get it, bro. I almost fell down too.
Yo, I'm playing. Don't spin back. I don't got no head hop. I'm playing.
Yeah, bro. I think he has some bars there. I think he has some bars. But you see my nigga Biggie here? My nigga Biggie, he got one eye on Your Rage and he got the other eye in the streets. He takes the cake. He was never lacking. All right. Next up, we got Vladimir Putin versus the White Death. Hey, isn't this the Russian nigga that had like a 200 body count? Yeah, bro. I'm pretty sure his body count was crazy. The White Death. Is this the same nigga? Oh, he look different here. Why he look different here? He must have gotten blicked. What's his body count though? Yeah, he must have took a mean round to the face. 505 kills. Sheesh. Hey, I know that the White Death ain't playing, but my nigga Vladimir Putin definitely ain't playing, y'all. I just had to put some, some points on the board for the White Death. But Vladdy Daddy, I don't want any smoke with Vladdy Daddy. Next up, we got Floyd Mayweather versus LeBron James. Man, can we get Floyd to sit NBA Youngboy down and get this nigga together, bruh? Because until we see that, I feel like Floyd Mayweather is taking L's every time NBA Youngboy take a L. That being said, is LeBron James really a GOAT, y'all? I feel like we overuse the GOAT status with LeBron James, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather is literally a GOAT boxer. Okay? So, yeah, bruh. I'm going with Floyd. Yeah, the money team. Next up, we got John Cena, Queen Elizabeth II. Now, we already know John Cena dropped a rap album, y'all, okay? I don't think that Queen Elizabeth can rap. I don't think Queen Elizabeth got bars, y'all. So, this is a no-brainer, all right? Off tops. Next up, we got XXX Temptation versus Elvis Presley. Who got the most aura? Alright, so this comes down to what we consider aura, chat. Because, you know, do we consider a greasy white man gyrating and thrusting his hip to be aura? Because if you do, then Elvis got it, bruh. He got it. And, you know, do we consider XXX Tentacion screaming and moaning over the mic to be aura? Now, I will say what he did for hairstyles, you know, he did his thing. You know, the two-tone dreads, it had niggas in a headlock off tops. But that being said, I feel like Elvis Presley's legacy is a little bit more pronounced than XXX Temptation, y'all. Like, that's just my humble opinion. Now, who got the most aura, though? Let me see. Let's do a fit check on Elvis. Let's do a fit check, y'all. Fit kind of trash here, y'all. Like this one? What are we doing, bruh? Fit kind of trash. I don't know. Alright. Let's do XXX. This nigga's shirtless most of the time. Yeah, I don't know if X was known for his fashion, y'all. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say that his fashion sense was on point. I'm seeing a lot of denim, a lot of shirtlessness, a lot of, yeah, bruh. I feel like in terms of aura, Elvis might have it. Like, even with this trash-ass fit. Cause, yeah, bruh. Dying on the toilet ain't aura, though. I don't know, it's a hard one. It's a hard one. We're gonna have to go with Elvis. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with Elvis. Next up, we got Chris Brown, Odell Beckham Jr. Hey, these niggas look very similar in my opinion. Like, they both light skinned as hell. They both be getting into very light skin activities. But Chris Brown be dropping like 40-track albums though. Okay. Oh, and he's beefing with Quavo right now. Yeah, bro. Quavo beef. We might have to look into that a little bit later. So we're gonna go ahead and get Chris Brown the dub for that one. Next up, we got John Jones. John Bones Jones. Okay. Desmond T. Doss. Who's this Desmond nigga, bruh? Desmond Doss. Okay. In World War II, was an American United States Army corporal who served as a combat medic with an infantry company in World War II. Due to his Christian beliefs, he refused to carry a weapon. He was twice awarded the Bronze Star Medal for actions on Guam and in the Philippines. So this nigga was going out here strapless? Oh, so he was a medic and he was just out here saving niggas. Okay, that's what's up, though. Okay. I rock with that. You know, you ain't got to be out here stepping on people. You could actually be out here being a medic and helping people. That's raw as hell. And John Jones. Now, we got to be fair, though. We got to look at some highlights. Yeah, we got to look at some highlights, bro.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the future. Jones has some great moves, man.
Just like that.
Wrestling, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, athletic, young, suplex, dynamic, a Greco-Roman All-American, and a junior college national wrestling champion. We're seeing those skills being... Having such a long reach, it enables... Oh, he's going for a guillotine. It enables him to attack with chokes. Oh, he got it! It's all over! John Jones chokes out Ryan Bader!
Oh, stuck him.
That one hurt him. That one opened
Okay, so for as much aura as my boy is pulling off here in this fight, I will say, if this nigga saved more than 200 people, he got it, bro. He got it. So let's go ahead. Desmond. How many people did he save? 75? That's it? No offense. No offense. How long did it take Desmond Doss to save 75 people in 12 hours? Okay, that's kind of crazy. 75 people in 12 hours. That's kind of crazy, though. That's kind of crazy. Damn. It's a hard one. Who got the aura, though? Hey, 75 people in 12 hours. He got it, bruh. He got it. Next up, we got Duke Dennis versus Shakespeare. Yo, look at the forehead on my guy here, bruh. Duke Dennis. Okay. Let's look at some highlights from my boy Duke. This nigga a YouTuber, bruh? 4 million followers. It's pretty bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. But I mean, how many followers would Shakespeare have if we would have allowed him to have followers today, y'all? Like, think about it. In terms of, like, Instagram popularity in the Shakespearean times, he would have had it, y'all. And he would have been putting on for the LGBTQ heavy. So, yeah, off tops, he would have... Yeah, he got it, bro. He got it. Yeah. Next up, we got Stan Lee, Lil Wayne. Who got the most aura here? Damn, bruh. Lil Wayne's dreads is kind of trash, though. This is kind of hard, y'all. Like, I rock with Stan Lee heavy. But I don't think he was putting points on the board like the Carter series, y'all. Like, the legendary mixtape run that Wayne went on, I don't think that we can compare it to a comic run that Stan Lee went on. And don't even get me started on some of the movies. Yeah, we're going to have to go with Weezy F, baby. Yeah. We already got Tony Hawk earlier. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I think it's starting back over. I think it's starting back over. Damn. Did we finish it, y'all? Did we finish it? I think we finished it, chat. Alright, I got one more video I want to watch you all before we get out of here. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and switch everything back over to the mainstream. But before we do that, I would like everybody to like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Yeah, we're trying to get 500 subscribers by May 5th. That being said, got one more video for y'all. This is new Puya and Fat Nick video. I'm about to talk some shit.
Yeah, I don't think you should do lean anymore. It's not even cool, bro.
That is very bad, especially for someone who's overweight, bro.
That shit ain't even cool.
We're still bickering 6 years before.
Well, that's your fault. You put yourself in that predicament. So if you were man enough to put yourself in that spot, be man enough to take yourself out of it. If you were man enough to put yourself in that spot, then be a man and take yourself out of it.
It's not that easy. And dude,
that's crazy because I was bitching about you being a fucking drug addict and being a fat fuck, and now you're sober and you're skinny. So you're welcome. Congrats. Dude, you are fat as
Puya taking credit for Fat Nick's recovery and weight loss, his nasty work. That being said, lean gut, not aura, y'all, okay? We've seen time and time again. Lucky, bruh, like Lucky went from being 150 pounds soaking wet to basically being as big as Fat Nick in this this video here. So, we gotta lay off the fucking lean and the sodas, bruh. Like, that's not good. That's not aura at all. But at the same time, I don't think that our boy Puya can necessarily take credit for Fat Nick's recovery. I think there was probably other things in his life that probably got him to get off. I'm sorry, bro. I can't look at Fat Nick's stomach and keep a straight face. I can't do it, y'all. I can't fucking do it.
Holy shit. And send it to him so you can listen to what he said every day.
Damn, we've been bickering for years. Yeah, man. I'm happy you showed me that because, yeah, I mean, I look like a dickhead, but, you know, I didn't want Nick to be on drugs. So I was sober at that time. I'm still sober. So he wasn't sober, but he's sober now.
Oh yeah, I'm like 6 years sober.
Yeah, that was about maybe that got to you.
That definitely, I didn't give a shit what the hell he said about goddamn drugs. But I'm sober now. But yeah, it was good times. It was fun times, right? It was bad times. What's up, baby? It's Nicky Gordon. You're watching Montreality.
My name's Kevin. This is Montreality. I don't do many interviews, but I always come through for Montreality. Real ones.
So, I will speak a little bit before we get into this Kevin Puglia, Fat Nick interview, Montreality. I do notice that a lot of the controversial things about Kevin Puglia seems to always get scrubbed from the internet. About a year ago, I reviewed or reacted to a video talking about some allegations with Puglia from UV, and Puglia came through and got that video taken the fuck down. So if this stream mysteriously comes down in the middle of the live, just know that there's probably some spooky shit going on in the background with me and Puglia. That being said, I don't think there's going to be anything too damning or fucked up in this interview. They definitely wouldn't let that leak on to the forefront. So I think it should be a pretty vanilla interview for them.
We met actually when we were 11 years old, so we'll go there. When I was 11, how did I see the world? That's a great question. Yeah, I don't know, man. Life was a lot easier back then. Being 11 is quite easy. My mom was still taking care of me, so it was like I didn't really have any. You're kind of blind to the real world. I met Nick in 6th grade. We just started skateboarding and became friends, and life was easy.
I like life now better. Way cooler. I can do whatever the fuck I want. But yeah, I met Puglia in like what? Like I think seventh grade.
6.
No.
Whatever age you are, whatever grade you are in at like 11.
All right, I met him like 7th grade. Went skating and became friends. I ripped my pants. I was climbing a fence. One thing about me, I'm fat, and I've always been fat, but I've been agile fat. That's what a lot of fat people don't have nowadays. I'm one of the rare ones.
Yeah, the first day I met Nick, this is an actual real story. The first day I met Nick, we were like 11 or whatever. I met him and we had a mutual friend, and I was like, yo, let's go skate after school. He's like, all right, I'm down. So we went to this other school and we started skating, but we had to jump this fence to get to where we need to go. And Nick got caught in the fence. And like, bro, it was pretty funny. He was hanging from the fence. His ass was all out, and I didn't know him.
It wasn't a fucking movie scene. I just ripped my fucking.
No. That's not what happened. He was hanging from the fence with his ass out, and I had like a little flip phone. I took my flip phone out. I started recording it, laughing at him. Me and Gabriel. It was Gabriel Gimoye. We were
total Puglia move here, bro. His YouTube channel during this time period was equal parts cringe and hilarious. You just kind of had to be there during the time period. But I think this was around like 2011, 2012, and they were ratchet as hell on YouTube, bro. Some of the videos are still up.
We were laughing at him. I didn't really care about him because I just met him, so I was just laughing at him. And I was like, look at this fat dude on the fence with his ass out. But then we became best friends.
And now all his friends are fat.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what it is, but like fat people just love me, so all my friends are fat. I don't know. If you look into the history of Puglia and you look at all my friends, a lot of them are fat. But now, like, since we're old, they're all losing weight. Yeah.
Healthy fat.
Yeah.
Like, I don't ever get too skinny. Right now, I think when I first met you at the interview, I was 340.
Yeah.
I was pushing it. I was teetering with God himself.
340 is crazy work, y'all. I ain't got it in me. I ain't got it in me for this interview. This shit boring as hell to me. We switching it up. Yeah. Y'all know if y'all regular viewers of the Quantum Show, I be fucking with 50 Cent Bulletproof regularly. So we gonna watch this legendary mixtape run. G-Unit. Yeah.
Nigga, what you know about it? Yeah. So baby, come to get you, boy. The 40 color hit you, boy. The hollow tips and split you, boy. So baby, come to get you, boy.
Yeah, flow slow, eyes low, from the drove, push the blow, pimp the hoes, throw them bows, fancy cars, designer clothes, gold coupe, new Vogues, big diamonds, white gold, you fucking with a psycho, I write what you like though, full clip, don't trip, blood crip, gangsta shit, west side, east side, riders ride, cowards die, cold world, keep the heat, with me when I'm in the street, it's when you starving where I'm from, niggas learn to kill and eat, ecstasy, crystal meth, marijuana, cocaine, man I got your drug of choice, here's a bundle of heroin, sniff a shoot, G-Unit boots, snorkels and thermos, my clientele is
Mixing cocaine with heroin. Brilliant. Brilliant. You got it, Fifth.
superior, when will you learn, yo?
Backseat of the K truck, a Tahoe. Backseat of the Benz truck, a Expo. Backseat of the X5, a Range Rover.
G-Unit is one of the greatest and most influential rap groups of all time. Their greatness can't be stated enough, especially if you lived through their prime. Their influence is something that revolutionized the music industry, with artists still using their formula to this day. When I made my video breaking down Lil Wayne's mixtape run, people were in the comments and people even DM'd me on Instagram about making a video for G-Unit's mixtape run. A couple months later, and here we are. Before I start, I would like to say that I'll be focusing on the official G-Unit mixtapes, and I'm not gonna go super into detail about every single tape because there is like 50 mixtapes. We would be here all day. But the legend of G-Unit's mixtape run starts with 50 Cent before he was infamously shot. Before 2000, 50 Cent was a rising rapper with hopes of making it big in the music industry. His debut album was set to be released in 2000, but tragically, 50 Cent was shot in May of that year outside of his grandma's house. 50 ultimately got shot 9 times, with the bullets hitting various parts of his body. There are many rumors of why he got shot, but the main one is that it was over 50 Cent's song Ghetto Quran. 50 Cent name dropped the man who shot him on his song Mini Men from his debut album years later. The name being Daryl Hamo Bomb, who later on met his demise just weeks after he allegedly shot 50 Cent. Former drug lord Kenneth Supreme McGriff is rumored to be involved in 50's shooting as well, with him allegedly ordering the hit. Enough about that though, and after being shot, 50 Cent was unfortunately dropped from Columbia Records. He eventually recovered from his injuries, with the shooting having some lasting effects. The bullet that hit him in the jaw changed his speech and ultimately his rap style as well, with 50 rapping with more of a slur after the incident. Before the official formation of G-Unit, 50 Cent, Bangum Smurf, Tony Yayo, and Lloyd Banks were a part of a group known as the 134 All-Stars. 50 Cent knew Tony Yayo and Lloyd Banks due to them not living that far from where he grew up. But after 50 Cent was shot, he recovered in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania. After he got shot is when he decided to officially form the original core of G-Unit. 50 Cent's shooting ultimately caused more than just health problems and concerns for him. After being shot, 50 Cent was essentially blackballed in the music industry due to the controversy surrounding him getting shot and some other factors like his beef with Ja Rule. Being at odds with the industry, 50 Cent decided to take the independent underground route and released mixtapes to build up his buzz. In May of 2002, 50 Cent released his first mixtape, Guess Who's Back. G-Unit was first introduced on the song That's What's Up with Tony Yayo and Lloyd Banks.
You
Stop with me, dog. Only time you left your hood is on Monopoly boards. The grimiest bird shitting on the top of your Ford. You will die by the gun if you ain't dropping your sword.
According to Sha Money XL, this tape was recorded in 18 days with 50 Cent recording 2 songs a day. The 36 records were then cut down to 18 records. 50 was adamant about not leaving Sha Money's place without a record deal. 50's
Hey, that's hunger right there, recording 2 tracks a day. My boy Fifth was really getting to it, alright? To come out of that situation the way he did and to be full steam ahead, like, you gotta give it to him. You gotta commend a man with a plan like that, because not only was he shitting on the niggas that stepped on him, but he also made it an insane career out of just the worst situation you could possibly go to. And, you know, I was young Quantum during this time. I wasn't even in my teens yet, so I couldn't actually fathom what was going on when I saw this going on in real time. But looking back on it, hey, like, I don't think hip-hop had ever seen anything like this before. You know, this was probably the first time we'd ever seen somebody with a story like this. So it definitely took everybody by storm. Everybody wanted to be Fifth, bro. Everybody wanted to be G-Unit. Everybody was wearing those tank tops. You know the tank tops I'm talking about.
Ethic was superb, but he also had a strategic plan for his mixtapes as well. Before 50 Cent, mixtapes were largely a thing that DJs did. DJs like DJ Clue, Funk Flex, DJ K Slay, DJ Screw, etc. A mixtape before 50 Cent was essentially an artist sending a DJ 16 bars or so for their tape. 50 Cent was really one of, if not the first rappers to make a full mixtape which eliminated demo tapes for artists. He transformed mixtapes into street albums essentially. In one of 50 Cent's books, he gives Nelly and Nas as an example, 2 artists who were hot around 2002 that had sought after music. He said that these artists would do anything possible to keep their music from getting bootlegged. If they did catch a bootlegger, then normally a beatdown ensued. 50 Cent had a different perspective and encouraged the bootlegging of his mixtapes because in the beginning he was struggling to get a deal and he needed to build a buzz. This is why 50 Cent made his mixtapes look very official, like an album. He hired a photographer to do the cover, hired a designer for packaging, and even put a fake barcode on the back of his tapes to make it look as official as possible.
Fake barcode is hilarious.
Then 50 had his people leak the mixtape to every possible bootlegger who would take it. His plan worked to perfection, and he ultimately changed the mixtape game forever. Before getting more into the video though, I would quickly like to plug that I made a TikTok that you guys should definitely go follow. I'm trying to get that popping, so definitely go out and support that. And if you haven't already done it yet, go follow my Instagram too. That would be greatly appreciated. You guys can always reach out and just show me some love. It's all good. Leave down in the comments some of your favorite G-Unit mixtapes and songs on those tapes. But back to the story. The very next month after Guess Who's Back in June of 2002 came the release of G-Unit's first mixtape, 50 Cent is the Future. The tape was recorded at Sha Money XL's house, who was 50 Cent's manager at the time. 50 Cent is the Future was also hosted by DJ Who Kid, Sha Money XL's cousin, who went on to be a part of G-Unit Records.
Coming up, I ain't had much, I wanted a lot. I had paper for a hoopty, but I wanted to drop. So you know, I had to make something out of nothing. Like turn it into
these are tank tops I was telling y'all about.
I
Tight ass
definitely
tank
want
tops.
to take some time out and give some shine to DJ Who.
Them wife beaters.
He was very integral to G-Unit's mixtape run. I always loved his drops on the G-Unit mixtapes, and who can't love his tags on the songs? But just
Legendary
weeks
tag.
after the release of 50 Cent is the Future, it was reported in late June of 2002 that 50 Cent had signed a deal with Eminem and Dr. Dre via their Shady Aftermath label. The deal was for $1 million, and eventually, as part of the deal, 50 got his own label, which became G-Unit Records. How this deal came about was through 50's attorney having a relationship with Paul Rosenberg, who is Eminem's longtime manager. 50's attorney gave a copy of his mixtape Guess Who's Back to Paul Rosenberg, who then let Eminem hear it. Eminem was impressed by the mixtape, and this eventually led to 50 Cent getting his deal. The first mixtape that 50 and G-Unit released after this deal was No Mercy, No Fear. This is widely regarded as not only one of the best G-Unit mixtapes, but one of the greatest mixtapes of all time. A lot of bangers on this tape, Backseat, Banks Victory, Part 2, etc. But my favorite has to be the track Who Kid.
I got an M1 in my hand, I'm finna start killing shit. I'm not the nation's new Malcolm X, but I'm militant. But I'm supposed to be scared, cause you got a big chest. My 4/5 will lift you and your motherfucking bitch press.
This mixtape is also the introduction of 50's song Wanksta, which became a major hit. After appearing on No Mercy No Fear, the song later appeared on the soundtrack for Eminem's 2002 movie 8 Mile. Then it eventually became a bonus track on 50's debut album Get Rich or Die Tryin'. Wanksta peaked at number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100. Continuing on with G-Unit's crazy 2002 mixtape run, in November of that year, they released the mixtape God's Plan. This is my personal favorite G-Unit mixtape. Songs like You're Not Ready, Minds Playing Tricks, Catch Me in the Hood, etc. Short Stay is definitely one of the toughest songs on the mixtape.
Creep through the gutter with your feet in stilettos at the clubbing party. As long as you sneak in the metal, we get your head to the house, from the house is the floor, from the floor to the couch, from the couch to the door.
G-Unit, along with 50 Cent, capped off their insane mixtape run in 2002 with the release of Automatic Gunfire. 50 Cent spoke about this mixtape during his appearance on The Breakfast Club in 2023. He said that the creation of this tape came about when Ja Rule mentioned Eminem's daughter Haley in a song. Eminem was very upset by this, so 50 Cent went into the booth and recorded Automatic Gunfire in a week. The skits on this mixtape are
he was sliding for his homeboy
especially the Ja Rule duet skits. Those be cracking me up.
I say, yeah, they believe.
Unfortunately, later on in December of 2002, Tony Yayo, 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, and 2 other associates were arrested on weapons possession charges. Unlike the others, Tony Yayo could not skate out of these charges due to having outstanding warrants. Before this arrest, Tony Yayo infamously went on the run with G-Unit. He was going overseas and doing shows all over while ducking the authorities. With this arrest, Tony Yayo would be gone for a year, leaving him to miss all of 2003. This means that he was locked up when 50 Cent dropped his monstrous debut album, Get Rich or Die Tryin', in February of 2003. This album topped the Billboard 200 charts, selling over 872,000 copies in its first week. 50 Cent hit the scene like no other, and it was time to put G-Unit on. Around the release of Get Rich or Die Tryin', G-Unit released the mixtape Bulletproof G-Unit Part 5. This mixtape was hosted by comedian Dave Chappelle and consisted of mostly songs from 50's debut album. The very next month, in March of 2003, came the release of the first G-Unit radio mixtape, Smokin' Day 2. This mixtape is not only significant because it's the first G-Unit radio mixtape, but it's the first time Young Buck appeared on the G-Unit mixtape as an official member.
Get your ass suplex telling me to go down. I'm a PIMP, bitch, I bet you know now.
The group met Young Buck while on tour promoting G-Unit's 2002 mixtapes. They met Buck when he was down with Juvenile's UTP Records. Before appearing on G-Unit Radio 1, he actually appeared on the song G-Unit UTP on the No Mercy No Fear mixtape back in 2002 when he was down with UTP.
Bruh, Young Buck was so fire back in the day. His Welcome to Cashville album, fucking solid as hell. What was that, like 2005, 2006? Bro, and even the Stomp remix with Ludacris and T.I. on there, bro, this shit was such a fire-ass time for music, y'all.
According to Tony Yayo, Young Buck was only added to the group because they needed another member while he was locked up. Even if this is true,
I thought that they got Young Buck because he was from the South, so they needed like somebody from the North, the South, and they got the game because he was from the West. So I think it was because he was primarily from the South. That's why I got Young Buck.
He differed from the rest of the group with his style. It also added Southern representation with everybody else being from the East Coast. But G-Unit kept the streets flooded in June of 2003 with the release of International Ballers, G-Unit Radio Part 2, and taking it to the streets, G-Unit Radio Part 3 in August of that year. Taking It to the Streets was hosted by a then rookie LeBron James, who went on to become one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
I didn't know he hosted a 50
Besides
Cent
being
mixtape.
hosted by LeBron, this mixtape is notable for a few other things. On Sleep Remix, 50 Cent went at Bang'em Smurf and ignited their feud when 50 said that he was like a god to him. Bang'em Smurf very much felt a type of way about this line and replied with his diss song, What's Beef? The tape also included the remix to the song PIMP from 50's debut album, with the remixed version having Snoop Dogg included as a feature. This was the last G-Unit mixtape to release before their debut album, Beg for Mercy, in November of 2003. This album peaked at number 3 on the Billboard 200, selling 377,000 copies in its first week. Not that long after their debut album came the release of No Peace Talks, G-Unit Radio Part 4. The title of this mixtape is most likely in reference to 50 Cent's beef with Ja Rule. Throughout the course of this mixtape, a 2003 interview between Ja Rule and Farrakhan, the leader of the Nation of Islam, is played. 50 Cent made it very clear that there would be no peace talks between him and Ja Rule.
I'm super fly, run on middle of this rap shit. When that drama poppin', you get shot, let's see you bounce back, bitch. When you come around this front, I'ma have to chase you out of here.
This ultimately was the last G-Unit mixtape of 2003. At the top of 2004, Tony Yayo got released on parole, but after one day of being free, he was locked up again. This time, it was due to violating the terms of his probation because of a forged passport. He would not come out until a couple months later in May. While he was gone though, G-Unit dropped All Eyes on Us, G-Unit Radio Part 5 in January of 2004. This is the first tape that released when West Coast rapper The Game became a member of G-Unit. The Game said that his addition to the group was the idea of Jimmy Iovine, who is one of the co-founders of Interscope Records. He felt that the group lacked a West Coast presence, and with The Game already being signed to Aftermath Records, it only made sense to add him to the group. The Game appeared on mixtapes before this, with him notably appearing on Taking It to the Streets, G-Unit Radio Part 3 on the song So Hard. On All Eyes on Us, there's a funny skit referencing a real-life altercation between Fredro Starr and 50 Cent. The altercation between them happened during rehearsals for the 2003 Vibe Magazine Awards. The Gomez Bros interlude on this tape hilariously reenacts the incident.
Yo son, Onyx kid, hey yo son, we put you on son. G-Unit.
When reached for comment, Fredro responded with,
That wasn't me, kid.
We'll have more as the story develops.
After this mixtape, G-Unit would not drop another tape until April of 2004 with the release of Motion Picture Stuff, G-Unit Radio Part 6.
Yo, these mixtape covers are fucking fire, chat. Like, every single mixtape cover we've seen so far has been in a fucking bag, gang. Like, look at this. This is like a fucking movie. This is fire. Hosted by Floyd Mayweather, too. They was pulling out all the stops. Yo, this shit hard as hell.
Until April of 2004 with the release of Motion Picture Stuff, G-Unit Radio Part 6. This tape was hosted by one of the greatest boxers of all time, Floyd Mayweather, who once had a very close relationship with 50 Cent. The song These Dudes Ain't Hood and the Gomez skits about Fredro Starr and Michael Jackson on this tape are hilarious. The next month in May, G-Unit released King of New York, G-Unit Radio Part 7. The song Southside, with 50 Cent rapping over Twista's Overnight Celebrity beat, is the real highlight of the tape for me. The Fifth Element, G-Unit Radio Part 8, released a couple months later in July. This was a tape centered around The Game and was hosted by Steve-O of Jackass and Wild Boys fame. There's a couple notable tracks on the tape, with The Game song 200 Bars and Runnin'. This was a sequel to his track 100 Bars and Runnin', which appeared on his 2002 mixtape, You Know What It Is, Volume 1. 200 Bars and Runnin' is a diss track aimed at Joe Budden. But there would be another diss track of sorts on this mixtape as well, with the inclusion of the original version of Young Buck's song Stomp, which eventually appeared on Young Buck's 2004 album Straight Outta Cashville. The version on the album only features The Game and Ludacris, while the original includes T.I. Ludacris and T.I. both took shots at each other on the song, which adds to the rare instances of rappers dissing one another on the same song. The last G-Unit mixtape to release in 2004 was Grand Theft Auto G-Unit City G-Unit Radio Part 9. This is a Young Buck centered tape, with the highlight of the tape being the song Hold You Down.
You're now rocking with the livest. Beams on the llamas, New York City's finest. Drug dealer train, red jag rim shining. Four shooters riding in the trucks right behind us.
At the top of 2005, G-Unit released 2050 Before the Massacre G-Unit Radio Part 10. The title of this mixtape is in reference to the at the time upcoming release of 50's sophomore album The Massacre, which released 2 months later in March. On the 2050 Before the Massacre mixtape, 50 Cent actually leaked the song Candy Shop, which ended up being a single for his album. Upon its official release, the song topped the Billboard Hot 100 for 9 weeks. At the time, 50 Cent was having problems with Interscope Records. In interviews, he said that he was being proactive while Interscope Records was being reactive. He really wanted his album to come out in February to match the aesthetic of the original title of his debut album, The St. Valentine's Day Massacre. However, Interscope Records did not want to drop in February because of The Game. In January of 2005, The Game dropped his debut album, The Documentary, which topped the Billboard 200, selling 586,000 units in its first week. Interscope Records did not want 50 Cent to drop in February in order for The Game's album to breathe, due to how monstrous they knew that 50's sophomore album would be. 50 Cent did not care about this, and he wanted his album to come out in February, so he reacted by leaking his own records to get a response from the label and give the streets a sneak peek for his album. Well, in February of 2005, The Game was on the radio talking about not having beef with people like Nas, Jadakiss, and Fat Joe. This was a huge problem because 50 Cent had beef with all of these people, so if G-Unit is your crew, in theory, you're supposed to inherit those beefs. The Game did not do this, and it already put fuel on the fire of an already existing flame between 50 Cent and The Game. I will like to say that in this video, I am not going to go too in depth about the beef between The Game and 50 Cent, because that is not the title or the purpose of this video. This video is about G-Unit's mixtape run, and we will talk about The Game when it comes to G-Unit dissing The Game on their mixtapes. Back to 2050 Before the Massacre, and this mixtape houses the classic Murder Inc. diss track, I'm an Animal. Olivia also appears on the cover of a G-Unit mixtape for the first time, with her not that long before this becoming the first lady of G-Unit.
I almost forgot about Olivia.
On the G-Unit mixtape All Eyes on Us back in 2004 on the intro and on the track You Can Have Me. The next mixtape that G-Unit released in 2005 was Yayo Raw and Uncut G-Unit Radio Part 11. This was a Tony Yayo tape that was hosted by Eminem and comedian Mike Epps. The song So Seductive is on here, which became Tony Yayo's lead single for his debut album that released later that year. So Seductive ended up peaking at number 48 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song NYC Where I'm From is another good song from the mixtape, but another popular song from Yayo Raw and Uncut is the diss track against Jadakiss and Fat Joe titled I Run New York.
Man, I run in the scope, just trying to annoy me. It's nothing but another disgruntled employee. Been in the game 10 years and he still ain't rich. Even his mama upset that he still ain't shit. But he keep running his yap like I'ma take all that. One more word out his mouth, I push style shit back.
Olivia So Seductive, G-Unit Radio Part 12, released in July of 2005. As you can guess, this was a solo tape by Olivia. Probably the most significant thing to come from this mixtape was the Out of Control remix, which featured Mobb Deep, who would become a part of G-Unit. The track was officially released as a single in September of 2005, but it was first introduced in the summer because of this tape. The Out of Control remix peaked at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. Mobb Deep signed with G-Unit in the summer of this year after 50 Cent found out that the duo were free agents. So with the next mixtape, The Return of the Mixtape Millionaire, G-Unit Radio Part 13, 50 Cent not only introduced Mobb Deep to G-Unit, but he also introduced M.O.P. as well.
Damn,
when
forgot
both
about Mobb
M.O.P.
Deep
and
and
Mobb
G-Unit.
Deep were free agents,
That's hard.
50 Cent took a lot of interest in them, and they both eventually joined the label, as we would know. Spider Loc also appears on the project as well, along with Mace or Murder Mace, which we'll get into in a
Murder
bit.
Mace,
October
dang.
of 2005 led to the release of 2 G-Unit mixtapes. The
What is
first one
this?
being Back to Business, G-Unit Radio Part 14. The most notable track on this mixtape is the song Hustler's Ambition, which appeared on the mixtape just a month before the Get Rich or Die Trying movie released, along with the soundtrack, which the song is on. The next tape that released later on in October was Are You a Window Shopper? G-Unit Radio Part 15. This mixtape promoted the Get Rich or Die Trying movie, and songs like I Don't Know Officer, Talk to Me, and You a Shooter ended up on the movie soundtrack. I find the cover art for this project to be hilarious. The cover has Jadakiss working at Burger King and Fat Joe working at UPS. This is while Nas and Ja Rule work at Jiffy Lube.
These are
They
some of the
window
greatest
shop
mixtape covers
while
of all
50
time.
Cent is looking at buying cars. Of course, Window Shopper being a single from the movie soundtrack. The original version of the song is on the mixtape, with the soundtrack version being slightly different. The difference is that the original version has 50 Cent name drop Nas, Ja Rule, Jadakiss, and Fat Joe on the hook.
Lord, use a window shopper. Mad as fuck when you see me ride by.
Starting out 2006, G-Unit dropped Crucified for the Hood, 10 Years of Hate, G-Unit Radio Part 16. This was a Mace solo tape. I somewhat recently did a video detailing Mace's career and his run with G-Unit. In that video, I detail how people started to look at Mace differently in 2005 due to him becoming an ordained minister after leaving the music business in the late 90s. Around 2005 is when Mace started to run around with G-Unit, and he brought back his Murder Mace persona from his early rap career. Fans felt like this contradicted Mace's new path in life. Although Mace ran around with G-Unit, he was never officially a part of the label due to his contractual obligations with Bad Boy Records. 50 Cent once spoke about his conversation with Diddy over Mace's contract. I was like, what you looking for that? He said $2 million. I'm like, Mace ain't worth $2 million with $2 million in his pocket. Are you crazy? This is right before we went on that G-Unit tour. The principle is more important. He was $1 million over what Depp was supposed to make. He could have made $1 million out of it, but he's saying $2 million. We could have did it for the million. So this is why Mace never officially joined the label due to Diddy being unwilling to let him go for less than $2 million. The very next month in February, Mobb Deep released their own G-Unit mixtape, Best in the Business, G-Unit Radio Part 17. Aside from the remix to Out of Control, the most notable track has to be the diss track against the game called Not Rich, Still Lying.
Didn't you say you woke up out the coma 2001? Well, your brother says you never were in a coma. Didn't you say you were in a gang? Well, your brother says you were never in a gang. Now you can get your records together and you can submit them to me. I mean, you can send the records that you have to me so I can open your album budget, your recording budget. You gotta send the music to the boss.
2006 must have been the year of solo G-Unit Radio mixtapes, because the next tape to release was Rags to Riches, G-Unit Radio Part 18. This was a Spider Loc tape. Within quick succession, the Freeway mixtape Rep Yo Click, G-Unit Radio Part 19 released. Freeway was never on G-Unit, but he had a relationship with 50 Cent, who went on to executive produce his 2007 album Free at Last. In interviews, Freeway has said that his potential deal with G-Unit was very close to happening, but at the very last minute it fell apart. But after this, Mobb Deep released another mixtape not that long after their first G-Unit Radio mixtape with Best in the Business 2 G-Unit Radio Part 20. Songs like Pearly Gates and Put 'Em in Their Place appeared on their Blood Money album that released a month later. Hate It or Love It, Verse 1.
What the fuck is this album
Radio Part 21.
The Game going outside on this one. Yo.
Released in July of that year, and as you can tell by the cover, this was a direct shot at the Game with allegations of him being a former male stripper. 50 Cent showed no mercy to his ops on this mixtape. Ja Rule, The Game, Nas, and Fat Joe all caught bars. There's a couple notable tracks on this tape, with the Lloyd Banks song Hands Up being one of them. Shout out to all my Saints Row 2 homies. If you know, you know. Another track is Stop Crying, which is another popular diss track aimed at the Game.
Yeah, bro, that shit is insane.
My niggas put it in for the chips, they'll kill for the bricks, turn them into the whips with the shiny shoes. You know how they do. It's not just a job, it's a hobby too.
50 doubled back on his ops once again in September of 2006 with Hip Hop Is Dead, Verse 2, G-Unit Radio Part 22. The title is in reference to what would be Nas's 8th album, Hip Hop Is Dead, which released at the very end of the year. In the hilarious intro of the mixtape, it's said that 50 Cent is the one who killed hip-hop because of his money-making ways, hooks, and catchy records. The intro is absolutely hilarious, and I must say, 50 Cent is a genius when it comes to the skits and dissing his rivals.
Rest in peace to Ja Rule. He got murdered. Rest in peace to the boy Jadakiss. I said Jadakiss. I said Jadakiss. Rest in peace to the boy Nas.
One thing about Fifth, he gonna tear your ass up on some skits and intros too.
To the homie actor. And rest in peace to the man Puff Daddy.
Yo, they've been beefing for over 20 years. This is crazy.
Diddy was another person that 50 Cent was going at on this mixtape. 50 has always poked fun at Diddy, but recently with everything going on with Diddy, he has turned the volume up to 100. It took 6 months until another G-Unit mixtape released, with the next one being a Tony Yayo solo tape entitled Finally Off Papers, G-Unit Radio Part 23. This came out in March of 2007. It was hosted by Snoop from the hit HBO show The Wire. Young Buck also released another solo G-Unit mixtape this year with The Cleanup Man, G-Unit Radio Part 24, which released the next month in April. This was another mixtape hosted by LeBron James. Unfortunately, as they say, all good things must come to an end, and that is exactly what happened with the next G-Unit mixtape. Sabrina's Baby Boy, G-Unit Radio Part 25, released in October of 2007. Sabrina being the name of 50's mother that sadly passed away when he was a little boy. This time, comedian Chris Rock hosted the tape. Sabrina's Baby Boy houses tracks like I'll Still Kill, Man Down, and Curtis 187, which first appeared on 50's Curtis album that released a month before. Without a doubt, my favorite song from this tape has to be Coke Life.
Everybody can't be on top. Call me when it's time to cop. I got 99 bottles of beer on the wall and 99 grams left to flip, that's all.
As the G-Unit Radio series ended, another mixtape series started. The next year, in February of 2008, the mixtape Return of the Body Snatchers, This Is 50 Volume 1, released. This was followed up by Elephant in the Sand, This Is 50 Volume 2. A less than flattering picture of Fat Joe is on the cover art of the project, with 50 Cent still beefing with Joe at the time. Just a month later in April, 50 Cent officially kicked Young Buck off of G-Unit. There wasn't much gas left in the tank for the group anyway, with G-Unit releasing their last mixtape for years with Sincerely Yours, Southside, This Is 50, Volume 3. This released in June of 2008. The very next month, the group's second and last album, Terminate on Sight, came out, and it did not perform as well as their debut or receive the reviews that the first one got. After the release of their last album, G-Unit fell into disarray. There were already lingering problems between its members and ex-members for years, but these problems carried into the 2010s. There were a lot of reports of the group being broken up, but in 2014, a reunion occurred which led to the addition of a new member, Kid, and 2 new EPs. These EPs are significant because of their connection to G-Unit's last official mixtape ever, The Lost Flash Drive, released in August of 2016. This tape consisted of G-Unit leftovers from their 2004 EP, The Beauty of Independence, and their 2015 EP, The Beast is G-Unit. How this mixtape came about was through DJ Who Kid and Tony Yayo stumbling across a hard drive at the G-Unit offices back in 2016 that contained lost music and lost footage from the G-Unit radio series, and this is it for the official G-Unit mixtapes. It's been one hell of a ride, and I must say, G-Unit left quite the legacy from just their mixtapes. One thing that G-Unit fans can never say is that they were not fed during the group's prime. They were dropping mixtapes like every other month, quality and quantity. Those early G-Unit mixtapes, though, are some of the best mixtapes of all time, with those being tapes like God's Plan, 50 Cent is the Future, and No Mercy, No Fear. The G-Unit radio series is also iconic and gave us not only some amazing songs, but some great moments as well. For the most part, from all the ones that I've heard, they were an entertaining listen, especially with the skits. 2002 to 2008 isn't a bad run, especially with how much ground the group covered in those years. Without a doubt though, 2002 was their best year as far as mixtapes. They really changed the game and revolutionized the business. I know last year, Jim Jones of Dipset was debating who started the mixtape thing, but whether 50 Cent and G-Unit started it or not, theirs had the most impact, especially at that time. I say this as a huge Dipset fan, but let me know in the comments who you would like to see next. I already know that Gucci Mane is going to be one of the top comments, but we'll see what you guys say. All in all, what do you guys think of G-Unit's mixtape run?
Yeah, I feel like G-Unit went on a legendary mixtape run, y'all, and nothing good lasts forever, okay? Having a rap group, managing rappers, just taking care of releases, rollouts, things like that is a lot of fucking work. And honestly, I'm shocked that they lasted as long as they did. There wasn't as many fallouts as there were. Like The Game and 50 Cent beef, yeah, I mean, it could have went a lot worse than it did, to be honest. I still feel like there's a little bit of dust that needs to be settled there. I feel like they still got a little bit of animosity that, you know, we as fans deserve to see a versus between 50 Cent and The Game. But that being said, I would say for the most part that everybody from G-Unit was going hard during that time period, y'all. Like I said earlier, Young Buck, his album went crazy, alright? Not even that, the motherfucking G-Unit games is off the chart too, okay? Y'all remember I played 50 Cent Bulletproof on here, but I might have to dust off the Xbox 360 and pull out Blood in the Sand, alright? But that being said, this has been another edition of The Quantum Show. Appreciate everybody coming through. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I'm going to be on this channel later on today with some music reactions. If you guys want a music reaction, go over to the Quantum Supply server. Discord link down in the description. Yeah, go ahead and peep game on that. That being said, appreciate everybody that came through. Y'all have a lovely day. Till next time, y'all be cool. Y'all